over 20 million subscribers. That's Marques Brownlee. Let's find out how he grew his channel to 20 million subscribers. We're going to deep dive into his YouTube channel to find out what works so well for him, and maybe you can incorporate some of that into your own YouTube channel. So Marques has over 1,700 videos. He has been so consistent. Now, Marques is known to have really high production value in his content. You know, he always seeks to improve the production of his videos. And the thing is, you may think as a small YouTuber, you can't have really fantastic 10 out of 10 production at the moment. But Marques didn't start like this. You know, he improved over time. When you look at his earliest videos, right? And we're talking about videos that are like 16, 17 years ago. Look, it was so different. He didn't have that incredibly high production value. But what he did do is he provided value through the information that he was sharing with his audience. And even after uploading his first 100 videos, he only got to 73 subscribers, right? I mean, that is slow growth, but he kept going and he kept learning and he kept improving over time. So when you see a big YouTuber like Marques, look at their very beginnings, you know, because that will also motivate you to know that even when they started, somebody like Marques, who is such a huge tech YouTuber at the moment, you know, and he's going to continue to grow, that he started from very small beginnings, just like how you are starting with small beginnings. Marques reviews tech, right? And people say that what they like about his channel is that he is not the subject. He reviews the tech, but in a very unbiased way. He'll tell you what works well with a certain phone. He'll tell you how they could have actually improved the phone. So before you make a purchase, you know, let me go and check out Marques's channel, because he's going to provide honest feedback about this product. And he's very relatable. People say they like his smile, they like his voice, they like his tone. He's not overly excited. He's like a really chill dude. And they like that about him. You know, his personality really shines and comes through in his videos. And the other thing is, people think you have to be an extrovert to be a great YouTuber. Marques is an introvert and yet has 20 million subscribers. So you can have different kind of personalities here on YouTube and still succeed. When you look at Marques's thumbnails, he experiments and tries different thumbnails. Some thumbnails have his picture in it, and other thumbnails have only the actual product that he's reviewing. He also uses many arrows. You can see that thumbnail has an arrow, that thumbnail has an arrow. So yes, Marques is known for high quality videos, but if you look, he has created and published over 1,700 videos on this particular channel. After publishing over 1,700 videos, and if you aim to improve in every video, you are going to get good. You are going to have high quality videos. After creating such a high volume of YouTube videos, you are really going to see the difference between your first video versus your 1,700th video. And people say that with Marques, you know, he comes across as being really trustworthy. And especially when you are about to purchase an expensive gadget, you know, or phone, you want to be able to listen to feedback from somebody who you trust, somebody who you can rely on. And that's why Marques has become the go-to person for people to actually watch and listen to him about the latest phones, about the latest gadgets, etc., because they trust his opinion. Marques also didn't give up. After posting the 100 videos and only gaining 73 subscribers, he didn't give up. He was here for the long game, the longevity of it. I mean, he's on YouTube for 17 years. So when we say that YouTube is a marathon and not a sprint, Marques shows you that he has been in this marathon. And I think most YouTubers would give up after posting 100 videos and only gaining 73 subscribers. Most YouTubers would have said, okay, I tried, I'm done. But he kept going. He kept improving. So Marques has used YouTube Shorts, and, he has had like millions of views with YouTube Shorts. He does have lives on his channel, but it's been like 3 years. So he doesn't have many lives on his channel. So he does what works for him, what works for him, what works for his audience. And he has playlists in place. So if you are looking for a certain thing, you'd be able to easily find it because it's in organized content. Like if you are looking to find out about first impression videos, it has it here, favorites, Tesla. And that's the thing about having playlists. It makes it really simple for your audience to actually find the information that they are looking for, to find the videos that they are looking for. So if you don't have playlists, start creating playlists. He also had posts, but I can see that the latest posts are from 1 year ago, but he did use posts as well. So that's the thing with YouTube. You try and see what you enjoy, what works for your channel. And if you don't really want to continue with a certain aspect of YouTube, you can stop and you can revert to what you are more familiar with, or what you enjoy more, or what works better with your audience. When we look at his banner, it's quite simple. It's MKBHD and it says quality tech videos. Nothing too complex about that. And even his description, quality tech videos, YouTuber, geek, consumer, electronics tech head, internet personality. And then he has the links to his other social media handles. So when you go to his most popular videos, Retrotech Game Boy, using Apple Vision Pro, what it's actually like. I mean, his top videos, one has 40 million, one has 27 million views. So he has gained many subscribers and many views through having these incredibly popular videos. People often say that Marques comes across as being a very humble person. So here he is, and he has 20 million YouTube subscribers on this channel. And because he's so relatable, people come back to watch his content. Because he seems like a person who could be your friend, they come back to watch his reviews. And he doesn't seem to have a fake personality. He seems to be authentic. And authenticity is really important, I think, when you try to build trust on your YouTube channel. Sometimes we think we have to be a certain personality, a certain persona, in order to excel on YouTube. But here is Marques. He speaks calmly. People love his voice. They love his smile. They love that he doesn't really have clickbait thumbnails. They like that he seems genuine. So, yes, on YouTube, you have other personalities who are extremely hyped up and who are trying to sell you things every few minutes, etc. But on the other hand, you also have people like Marques, and they win on YouTube. And when you see a big YouTuber like him, like Marques, please don't feel like, it can only happen for him. Because the reality is that every single day, people are winning on YouTube. And it doesn't mean to say that you will win as well, but you will win super fast. Maybe it will take a long time for you to actually see growth on YouTube. What we can take away from Marques is his patience, especially when you're a small YouTuber and you're starting off and you hardly get any views and you hardly get any subscribers, and you just feel like you should be winning on YouTube and you aren't. Look at Marques, look at how he started, how he had to really stay in the game in order to become the huge YouTuber that he is right now. If he gave up after uploading those 100 videos and only getting 73 subscribers, he wouldn't have the YouTube success that he has right now. And I'm not saying we're all going to get millions of subscribers, But I'm saying that even the YouTubers who have millions of subscribers, they all started from zero. And sometimes it's hard for us to really understand that because we only see them as YouTubers who have millions of subscribers. We don't know that they also went through phases where they had no growth or slow growth. Marques is incredibly passionate about tech. I mean, he started making these videos when he was so young. And, he's really, really passionate. And you can tell by the amount of research he puts into his videos that he enjoys tech. It's not just a YouTube channel for him to make money, and he is making money, but he also enjoys it. So sometimes when we choose the niche that we are in on YouTube, do choose something that you also enjoy, because if you are going to be creating like 1,700 videos like Marques did, you might as well talk about something that you enjoy. My YouTube channel is all about being a small YouTuber. It's what I'm trying to use in order to grow my channel. I talk about my failures as a YouTuber. And if you're a small YouTuber, do subscribe. Also watch this video, which is about how much it pays to do live streams here on YouTube. And have a fantastic week.